Welcome back. Let's now talk about the latest as far as Russia and Ukraine is concerned. In fact, bilateral talks between Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov and External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar are currently underway in New Delhi. In a mega outreach to India, Lavrov hailed India's neutral stand on the war and said that Moscow appreciates how India is not taking a one-sided stand like other Western allies. Remember, India has abstained from voting on the Ukraine crisis every time the issue was raised in the United Nations. In fact, External Affairs Minister acknowledged that the meeting with Russia is taking place in difficult international environment. Once again, pushed for talks and diplomacy to resolve the dispute. Russian Foreign Minister is slated to meet Prime Minister Modi later in the day as well. Pertinent to note that this is the first high-level visit from Russia ever since it invaded Ukraine, and it comes at a time when India is facing mounting pressure from the West to take a firm stand against Russia as well.
This year is an important year in our bilateral relations as we mark the 75th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. Despite the COVID-related difficulties, last year turned out to be a very one of intense bilateral activity that included holding the inaugural 2+2 meeting and, of course, the 21st annual summit. Prime Minister Modi and President Putin have been in regular touch and have spoken to each other on multiple occasions this year. Our bilateral relations has continued to grow in many areas, and we have diversified our cooperation by expanding our agenda. Excellency, our meeting today takes place in a difficult international environment, quite apart from the pandemic. India, as you are aware, has always been in favor of resolving differences and disputes through dialogue and diplomacy.
Indeed, as you mentioned, this day our Western colleagues would like to reduce any meaningful international issue to the crisis in Ukraine. You know our position. We do not hide anything, and we appreciate that India is taking this situation in the entirety of facts, not just in a one-sided way.